Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my little tarot diary. So I did not really plan on filming this video today, so we have to deal with this basic setup. Excuse the orange light, my face is also looking orangey, so excuse that. But I am currently looking into a new camera and a new lighting because our little community is growing every single day. And I really want to provide content for you that you enjoy watching. So for me, this also means a good quality. So I'm currently looking into that. But I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you to every single person that decided to subscribe to my channel and support the channel. So thank you so much. I'm honestly celebrating every single person of you. And I'm just so grateful and thankful that you decide to trust me as your tarot reader. Yeah, with that being said, today we are going to take a look at all of my tarot decks. So basically a kind of little tour through my tarot deck collection. And just a quick disclaimer, I don't have tons of tarot decks. I basically started to buy or collect more tarot decks in the last 2 years because what I did was I have been working with the normal Rider-Waite tarot deck for most of my time as a tarot reader since I started, and I really wanted to understand the symbolism and the meanings of the cards, so I did not really feel the use to buy more decks until I kind of have been understanding the foundation. And this is just me, this is just a personal preference. I have a lot of Virgo aspects in my birth chart, so I really like things to just be perfect, even though this is not possible, and I know that. And you even don't have to start with a Rider-Waite tarot deck. You could start with another tarot deck. What I would recommend is that you truly love the meanings and the pictures that are depicted by the cards. You should resonate with the deck and kind of hear the cards talking to you. You know, I feel like when we see a deck and it's really resonating with us, we can already kind of get a feeling for the messages that the tarot deck wants to tell us. So this is why I'm also doing this video right now. I just want to show you the decks I'm using, and if you like a deck, then you can kind of research more into it. So as always, you will find the timestamps in the comment section down below where you can check out the tarot decks. And we are going to start with the deck that I like the least and then go to the deck that I like the most. So I hope this will be helpful for you, and I will also do close-ups for you so you can really dive into the cards and decide that maybe this deck is for you. Also, I just want to mention none of these decks are sponsored. I bought all of them by my own money. So yeah, just wanted to make this clear. And with that being said, let's get started. So let's start with the deck that I don't really like, and this is the Tarot Deck Black and Gold Edition. It comes in this really cool box that is opening like this. It looks really high quality, and it's just based on the normal Rider-Waite tarot deck, so the imagery is the same. It also comes with this book that I have to admit I did not really look into it because I just have my resources already and books that I trust. So it looked really cool, but I cannot really connect with the deck. What I found out, basically after I bought this deck, is that I love to work with colors. I need to have colors in pictures. I cannot really work with a deck that is basically plain like this. And I mean, it's beautiful. I love the gold, but it's just I cannot really hear the messages the card wants to tell me, even though I know the messages because I have been studying the Rider-Waite tarot deck for 3 or 4 years now intensively. So yeah, I think it's a cool addition to your tarot deck collection. I mean, it looks beautiful, the box is beautiful, but yeah, I don't really like it. I cannot really connect with it. So our next deck is the Raven Tarot, and I was so excited when I saw this in the bookstore. I love the publisher. I think this is my most favorite publisher because they make so high quality cards, but yeah, I cannot really connect to the cards. It's kind of hard for me. I feel like this is the tarot deck that is straight in your face. It's just really strong messages, which I usually like because I don't like to sugarcoat things. But I don't know, until now I could not really connect to this deck, and maybe I just need a little bit more time, which can be the case. But yeah, I did not really work a lot with this deck. I also don't really like the back. I mean, it's cute, but I think I have like other decks that I like the more from when I look at the back. Also, the cardstock is pretty stable, which I like because I don't like if cards are super thin. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me right away not being able to connect to this deck. So I really need a stable cardstock. But yeah, I don't know, like I until now could not really connect to this deck. Maybe I have to commit a little bit more time to it, but yeah, don't know what it is. As I said, maybe the time will come. I just don't want to kind of sell it or something because I still really like it. And yeah, so next we have the Mystical Tarot, and I was so excited when I saw this because I just loved the imagery that was depicted in the preview, and I also love the back. We have this kind of really cute pastely blue or mint color, and the cards are quite shiny. They are also quite stable. The cardstock is stable, and the sides of the cards are covered in the silver, which I love. And yeah, I don't know what it is. Even now that I'm going through the images, I'm like, okay, why is this deck so down on my list? But I don't know, I really love the images, but there are other decks that I would reach for when I wanted to get clear answers. Like, I feel like these images are really perfect when you want to, for example, do a dream journal or something like this. So this is the Mystical Tarot, in my opinion, a really beautiful and cute addition to your tarot deck collection, especially if you like these kind of dreamy images, then go for it. And yeah, really love it and can highly recommend. So next we have the Gentle Heart Tarot, and I really love the packaging. I saw this tarot deck in a video of Chloe Taylor, and I was really in love with the images. It's this really cute pink deck. I love the back of the cards. The cardstock is also again quite stable. I think you will not find a deck that has not a thick cardstock, because I just get rid of cards that have a thin cardstock right away. I just cannot stand them. It's just, I don't know what it is, but I just don't like cards that feel like paper. So just personal preference. But yeah, this is the deck. I really like it. The imagery is really cute. It's like, just as the name says, it's the Gentle Heart Tarot. If you want to kind of work with a tarot that will tell you what you need to know in an easy way and in a more gentle and cute way, I would say. So yeah, I really like it. I think the imagery is really easy to connect to if you have a basic understanding of the tarot cards, the Rider-Waite tarot cards. So yeah, I also like that there is this pink coating of the cards, which I love. So yeah, I would say if you're already familiar with the tarot cards, like the normal Rider-Waite tarot cards, I will always refer to Rider-Waite tarot cards, then I would say go for it. I think you can even connect to the cards when you are more of an abstract person. You like when there is like less in the card, then this is also probably your deck. It's really cute, it's feminine, so I also highly recommend this. I really like it. I love to work with it, and you guys already saw it in the readings. So this is that. So next we have the Wild Unknown Tarot, and I was so excited when I saw this in the bookstore, and it came in this huge box with a book that you will see in a second in the close-ups. So yeah, these are the cards. The back is quite interesting. It looks like this snail skin in my opinion, and I would say this is the deck that has the thinnest cardstock in my collection, and it's the minimum a card has to have. It's high on my list because I just love the imagery, and I will show you like again close-ups right now, but yeah, I think that this deck is more on the darker side. Again, it's like in your face. If you want to hear the messages loud and clear and no sugar coating, you just really straight away want to get the message. And I really like it, even though I'm more into colors and stuff, as I said in the beginning. But I just really like the images and the symbolism going on here. But again, I feel like if you don't have a understanding about the tarot cards, then this could be a little bit hard to read. And I also know people that are having a hard time reading it, but yeah, I quite like it. I like to use it for myself when I, as I said, want to get straight answers. For me, this is easier to read than the Raven Tarot. I don't know why. This is like just personal preference again, but yeah, I like it. I think it's really cool. And yeah, if you are, I would say, a little bit familiar with cards or like more advanced in reading, then this could be your deck. Or if you just in general like these kind of like, again, more minimalistic images and more abstract images, then this could be your deck. So yeah, really like it, really happy to have it in my collection. But the only thing I don't like, again, is like, I don't like that the cardstock is super thin. So at first I was even thinking about selling it again because I just don't like a thin cardstock. So Virgo vibes, I'm just a perfectionist and everything has to be perfect in my eyes. So yeah, so next we have the tarot cards. Like, they don't really have a name, they are just named tarot cards in German, and they say that they are for beginners, and they come in this little box. And I had like quite a history with this one because I bought it and then I opened the box and it was already used. Like, I bought it in a bookstore and I don't know, a card was missing and one was like destroyed, so I don't know what happened. So I bought a new set, and these are the cards, and you can already tell by the thickness of this deck that this is a quite sturdy card. Like, it's super thick, which I like. And I really love the imagery of the cards. I think they are just so cute. The back is just super cute, even though it's like minimalism, but these are exactly like my colors. I really love the little symbols on it. So I really love this deck. I think it's really interesting that we have a different color for each of the deck, which may help you if you are just getting into tarot. Like, for example, we have the Wands, which is like the fire energy. We have the Pentacles, which is like the earth energy. So this could help you if you are just starting out with tarot, in my opinion. The only thing is you will not find like the people depicted in the original tarot. Like, this is only symbolism and pictures without people. But nevertheless, I feel like that these cards are really easy to read. I could connect them, or I could connect with them instantly. Like, I just opened it up and it was like the connection is already here. The only thing I don't like, and I don't know if you can see it, the coloring is a little bit, I don't know how to say, blurry on some cards. This could be just that I again grabbed this deck and again had a little bit of trouble, but maybe that's what makes the story with this deck even cooler. So I like it. I really recommend. If you are a beginner, then check this one out. I don't know, it's in German. I don't know if there is an English version yet, so I did not honestly check this out. But yeah, I can highly recommend if you are a beginner and you just want to get cute cards, really high quality cards, like from the stocking. Yeah, go for this one. Like, I can highly recommend. I love it. So next we have the Modern Witch Tarot that probably a lot of you guys already know. And I love it. I love the bag. I think it's so cute and I just love the images. I could connect to this deck also again in an instant. I think the cards are so easy to read. They are also based on the normal traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. So if you want to start off with a tarot deck, but maybe the Rider-Waite Tarot is a little bit too old when it comes to the images, or like not really modern, and you want to have something like more modern, then go for this deck. It's really easy to read. The images are just so cute, and you have like all this witch power in this deck, which I love. I love to read with it, even for clients. Like, this is a really good deck that I trust when I read for clients, because yeah, the other decks I'm not really using for client readings, except the tarot cards that I show you previously and the Gentle Heart Tarot. With these I feel comfortable to read, and yeah, so you will kind of see that I use some decks only for myself. Then there is decks that I use for clients, but there is also decks that I don't really use and I just like to have in my collection. So yeah, this is that really cute deck. Like, I don't think there's a lot I can say to it. I will show you more close-ups, and yeah, if you want to invest in a really cute tarot, then check this one out. It's like so beautiful and so fun to work with. So next we have this tarot, and this is just a normal Rider-Waite tarot box. It was my first deck. It's just this really tiny cards that I think are really cute. I don't really like the back. This was something that was always annoying me from the moment on I got this deck. But the cards are just the normal Rider-Waite tarot cards. You can just like easily shuffle it. It's like tiny, but I like it, and I worked with this like the most when I started out with tarot. So I think this is just a common like edition you can get in Germany. But yeah, you can just bring it in your bag and put it in your pocket, so really easy and comfortable. But yeah, like nothing super special, I would say. So we also have the Rider-Waite Tarot deck edition that probably every single tarot reader on YouTube has, and I just bought this because I was not really happy with the smaller version I just showed you right now. I didn't like that the colors were like not so vibrant, so I really enjoy that in this tarot deck the cards are super vibrant and the colors are super vibrant. The cards are a little bit bigger, I can work with them. Again, I don't really like the back, it's just, I like really some interesting card decks, so yeah, but nevertheless I really love to work with these cards. You will always see them in my readings because I just go back to them all the time. So yeah, this is the deck that probably you already have, and we don't have to go into a lot of detail here. So next we have this beautiful tarot, and I will put the name like down below. I cannot pronounce it, or I cannot remember it in English because this is the German title, but this is a tarot deck that really called out to me the moment I saw it. And I would say this is like, when I should describe a tarot deck, this is what I would describe what I love about a tarot deck. It's like pastel-y, it's with gold, it's interesting, and the colors, they are just beautiful. I like the bag. I think the bag is really cute, like not the most special one, but I really like it. And I will show you the cards and the close-ups right now, and I feel like, I don't know what it is, it's like also based on the normal Rider-Waite tarot deck. You can kind of work with it. I think it's really easy to read. I just love it. I love that there is always silver or kind of some accents that makes the card so interesting. And yeah, I don't know, I really love to connect with this deck. This is like my second favorite deck. I really love it. And yeah, this was like, I think the first deck that really called out to me in a way where I was like, okay, I have to have it. So this never happened to me before that, but with this deck, this was my first one that was like, buy me, we are meant to be together. So this is what I mean when you find a deck that really calls out to you, that you feel really inspired by and you so want to work with it, then go for it. And if it's not a Rider-Waite tarot deck, then this does not matter, because then anyway the deck will talk to you. So just go for it if you have this feeling that you really want to buy a deck and it's really just calling out to you. So yeah, this is this. my second favorite deck. As I said, I really love it, and I would use this also in like client readings because I'm comfortable reading with it. I think it's easy to read, and yeah, it just really shows you clearly what you want to know. So this is that. And now guys, let's come to my favorite deck that I just bought in December, like 3 weeks ago, but I have been carrying it like a little cat mother carries her baby cat around. I have been carrying it in this little sachet all the time. It sleeps near my bed. I have it when I work on my table. I just have it all the time, and it's so fun reading with it. I don't know what it is, but this deck is just like my most favorite deck. Felt so attracted to this deck, and even working with it, I feel like the messages come out so clear. It's the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, and again you can see the theme going on. I love this gold color. When there's like gold in a card, it has to be good, but I really love the pictures. Again, it's based on the normal Rider-Waite tarot deck, and I think I said it in a video that I just love the cards that are based on the Rider-Waite tarot. I like modern decks, but what I would always go for is for a Rider-Waite tarot deck. I don't know what it is. I'm just really into history and historical things, so yeah, probably that's why I have a preference that I would always reach out for a deck that is based on the Rider-Waite tarot deck. But this is the bag, and I don't know what it is. I just love everything about the deck. It's like not super special, but I really love it. The cardstock is really good. It's like perfect size, is perfect for my tiny hands. It's like just, I think, really easy to work with. And guys, the pictures are just so beautiful. And again, I don't know what it is. Like, this deck is just so speaking to me. I can like look at the cards and just be like dreaming about it. And let's check out, like, the cards are just so beautiful. The only thing is you don't have the names, like, you know, in the major arcana. Usually in the original Rider-Waite tarot cards, it's showing you the name. Like, you don't have the name of the major arcana card. Like here, the devil, you just get the number, like 15, which for me is not a big problem. But if you are starting out with tarot, then maybe it can be a little bit of a problem for you. But I feel like if you are recognizing all the major arcana cards and you feel comfortable working with it, like, this is the perfect deck. Again, I don't know what it is. I just love it, and the messages are really clear. And I'm actually thinking about getting a second copy so I can also use it for clients, because I don't know what it is. I don't like to use when I'm really bonded with a deck and then use it for clients. I would prefer having like separated decks, like one for the clients and one for myself, so I can just really get into the energy that the deck has kind of soaked in, if this makes sense for you. But yeah, again, just personal preference. I think you can just do whatever you feel right to. But yeah, these cards are just, I don't know what it is. I just can always look at them, and I think this is just my soul deck, my most favorite deck that will always be in my collection and I will never get rid of, like, never ever. But yeah, these are my tarot decks, all the tarot decks I own. And as I said, not a huge collection, but I am planning to buy more decks because I just have some I really love and want to work with. But again, you will find the timestamps in the comment section down below if you want to check out the tarot deck again or kind of buy it for yourself. Then go for it. I really hope you kind of got an impression by all the different tarot decks. And I just love to collect tarot decks. Like, you don't have to collect tarot decks. You can work with one, which is totally fine. But I love to work with different tarot decks and collect them, because for me it's also like just art, and I love to see how other tarot readers or artists kind of imagine the cards and then also kind of work with this interpretation on my tarot journey. Yeah, this is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the decks, then put them in the comment section down below, and I will also do an oracle card edition. But for now, this is all I have for you, and I will see you guys in my next video.